Keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
And now, your 2025 New England Patriots.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Right to the air with May. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. and it wasn't there.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. Now, don't look now, Brock, though. We are officially into December. And also, we've reached the end of our celebration of the legendary John Madden, the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. I know we've both enjoyed it. Hope you have as well. It's been an outstanding slate of games to honor him this year. Green Bay, Detroit was our opener, then Friday in Philly, and a busy schedule on Sunday. And now tonight, one final game to close out this week and the celebration of our coach. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tracked down by Roberts Delay.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. Dodges another stop. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New York.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Now here he goes. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs from 37. Going play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants 1st
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Gibbons on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. A draw now. This is Tracy. He dodged the tackle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and just 2 to go. Henderson here from the gun. This gets the 1st and more. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The Gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it with Stevenson. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. May now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Giants using their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On 1st down, here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Dalen Hyatt. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Loss of 6 yards.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Darts out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's now 3rd
There's
down
no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down from the 42. He'll throw it. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Roberts Delane has it. And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Short pass brought in. And a small gain up to about the 32. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To throw, here's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on first down. May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again, it's May. Finds his bag complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They go play action. Here's May. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To the air yet again, May. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on third. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set now. First and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May. Dumped off to his running back. That's a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and goal, Stevenson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's May to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, amazing when it all comes together.
Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, it's May. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
1st down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Again, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to take it himself. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. That's going to cost him about a yard. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. All right, here we go. Second down. The gift now to Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So we thought he was beat deep and was going to give up the catch anyway. The interference call did indeed come out. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. One play action with Dart. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
A handoff to Tracy. He's got room to roll. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. The counter give to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing now off the play action. He's going to keep it this time. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. It's on target to Johnson. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Koo on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 14. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left and that clock winding down. he'll get this to Henry. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Throw left side, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, May. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They bring Diggs in motion. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Man, this one is going to sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.